Where was Bobby Wine when the Acholi people were dying in the camps? Where were the Baganda during the time of Kony's war? When Joseph Kony was killing us in Acholi, where were they? This is a very, very common comment that is being spread by propagandists in NRM to make sure people don't welcome NUP, to make sure people don't welcome the National Unity Platform. But as a person who slept in the bush in Muchwini, in Kitgum district, let me speak today and explain the mysteries, the politics that surround this statement. In the 25-year war of Joseph Kony in northern Uganda, especially in Acholi and Lao, the propaganda that the government was spreading was that we are killing ourselves. They never wanted the war of Kony to look as if it was a fight on their government. They said that was a civil war. And yet Kony himself said that he cannot cut the ears of his people. He cannot cut the ear, the nose, the mouth of his people. So who was now cutting the ears and mouth of the Acholi people? So all the time I listen to people saying, where was Bobby Wine when we were dying in the camps? I want to tell you, the propaganda they were saying was that you people, do you remember what the Acholis did in Luero Triangle? That's what they were telling people in Kampala or in Buganda and other regions. Then people say, oh, we remember during the time of Tito Okello Lutwa, Banange we suffered, Banange these people killed us, Banange ABCD. So by then, they made the Acholis to appear ugly in the eyes of all Ugandans. And then by that time, they were having the popularity of those tribes against the Acholi people. Remember, the Acholi people were voting FDC massively. The Acholi people were voting opposition massively. I remember Gulu City, you would hardly find a councillor or a LC5 or parliamentarian, not only Gulu. Every leader in the north was opposition because they had spread propaganda that Acholi people were killing people, others. They were like killing themselves. So let them die there. They're killing themselves. Of course, Joseph Kony was an Acholi. So it was the rest of Ugandans. They saw no reason to participate, to join Kony in the war. This is now why I say, for any war to be won, it has to possess a political backing. It should come from something that is common for all tribes in Uganda. And that is how the UPM, after they lost, when Museveni decided to go to the bush, many people joined him because it was not him who was begrudged by the regime of Tito Okello. Many people saw that that government was not fitting for that time. Remember, that was the time elites started coming. Ugandans who had studied abroad, others who had the knowledge, children who were whose parents were in the church, they started coming up. So they saw as if this person who is not well educated, no, let's go to the bush. They saw as if they were sidelined because now Obote coming from Lao, most of the soldiers, Tito Okello was the head of the military. So that time, it was as if all Ugandans were against the Northerners. They joined Museveni to fight and remove Obote and after remove Tito Okello. Now, the same thing is what they want to do at this time. At this time that Ugandans want to unite against Museveni, is the same thing they are now coming to tell us, the Acholi people. You people, when you were dying in the camps, did the Baganda come here? Did they come to die with you? What did you expect? We were in camps. The northern was sealed off from every part of Uganda. Trade was cut off. They didn't even want our stories to be known. Okay? You see the way they are treating people in the camps, of Sudanese in the camps. Was it the same way they treated us? For us, we suffered. We suffered. You find your mother-in-law, the house is there. Your house is here. The daughter is your wife. That is why culture was eroded. So whenever we speak about this, we people who have at least had some knowledge in political science, we don't see with these eyes. We see with the mind's eye. Okay? We don't just see with our eyes. We see with the eye of the mind. And that is how we can handle. But if you're supposed to see things and listen to propagandists around, they will speak because they want to eat. And we can't blame them. We just blame now their future because it is dark. They're pushing their children because of survival. So I just want this video to go clearly to you people that if we are going to unite, we are going to win this dictatorship. Right now, the country has united themselves. Central is united. Eastern is united. It is now Northern to unite so that we remove this man once and for all. And we start a new beginning, a new Uganda. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know. I see a day where a Karamojong and a Munyankole will be moving together and they laugh forgetting their history. That was just due to manipulation. Have a nice weekend.